Hello, welcome back to Make It with Mod Podge. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm going to be making a really fun mermaid wreath. Now this is perfect for your wall decor or your porch decor or your back porch decor. This is made with a few different supplies and some really fun pieces from the dollar store. Look at all that detail. I've got lots of fun things to show you today. Let me go over the supplies list. We're going to be using Mod Podge in matte to attach our napkins for the napkin decoupage, and that is what you're seeing here on the body portion of our mermaid. And if you wanted to make this for outdoor, like where you're going to be in the elements more, you could use outdoor Mod Podge for that. We're going to use just a little bit of spray water for our napkin decoupage on our wood mermaid. I did pick up the mermaid pieces at the dollar store. You can find these at all the different craft stores too. Now to finish off our wreath base, I used a variety of yarns and ropes. I've got plain rope, some blue and white rope, and this cool chunky fuzzy yarn. To decorate our mermaid, I did a shell and pearl look, and I just used these flat back pearls like that and some shells to create that really cool detailed look on that mermaid tail. And for that, I used tacky glue in clear, and that is a really great way to get all of those pieces down. All right, so let's dive in and make our really cool mermaid wreath. To get started, I'm using Folk Art Home Decor chalk as a primer on my wood mermaid. Just want to paint the whole thing with white paint. I'm going to use Mod Podge matte. If you wanted this outdoor, you could use the outdoor formula. For our napkin decoupage, I found these adorable sea ocean themed napkins. We're only going to use the top printed ply of the napkin. So you're just going to peel away the top portion, the printed part of the napkin. And then just use those little white pieces for your cleanup or any of your crafting projects. You only want to use the top printed ply. Now I'm going to put Mod Podge matte on top of my wood surface. My paint is dry. You don't want a super thick coat. You want a fairly thin coat. Now I'm going to spray my napkin with a little bit of water just to mist it, and that will help prevent any wrinkles. So you'll just lightly press with your hands just to get any of the wrinkles out. I'm not applying very much pressure at all. Once your Mod Podge and your napkin are dry, you're going to cut around the outside edge and just cut close to the wood, cut through all those inside pieces and parts, and you're just going to trim that away, and you'll be ready to Mod Podge that towards the back. Just apply your Mod Podge and let your brush do all the work, just pushing that paper towards the back. That'll give you a nice clean edge. And if you really wanted to finish it off, you could paint the backside one solid color. And you can top coat with a thin coat of your Mod Podge matte. I'm using matte, but you could use gloss or satin, whichever finish you prefer. And for our embellishments, we're using clear gel tacky glue to attach them, and we're using some shells and flat-backed pearls. I'm just going to add all of these embellishments to the tail portion of our mermaid. So I apply a bunch of the clear tacky glue just in sort of a big loopy pattern, and then you can just go ahead and place all of your embellishments right into it. There's really no right or wrong way to do this, so just fill in all of the holes. And if you see here on this design, I did the napkin Mod Podge over the entire piece because even though we're filling in and kind of doing a collage with the shells and the pearls, you do still see bits of that napkin popping through. So it's a good idea to go ahead and do the napkin decoupage on your entire wood piece. Then go ahead and squeeze out more of that glue. I love how it dries clear, and add all of your embellishments. To add a little sparkle to our mermaid hair area, I'm just going to use a little bit of the Mod Podge and sprinkle a little bit of glitter on there. Okay, so now you see how we turned our plain wood mermaid into this cool design with our napkins and our glitter and our shells and our pearls. Next, I want to show you how to finish off that wire wreath using our yarn and our ropes and these fun other little dollar store items. So we're going to use a bunch of different yarns and ropes to finish off our wire wreath base. And we're just going to start by knotting one end off, and then we're just going to wrap and wrap. For this design, I'm doing the yarn all across the back of the wreath base just to create that light blue, kind of ocean blue color. And then I'm going to go on top of it and wrap with my blue and white cord and my plain cream cord. So I'm going to use my same clear tacky glue to attach some embellishments to the wreath. I picked up these fake starfish at the dollar store, and I'm going to use some of these flat back pearls just around the wreath design. Look how pretty! Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope that this has inspired you to look at some of those fun dollar store supplies like those wood mermaids and see what you can make with them. I'm planning on doing a bunch of different nautical and beach videos coming up, so be sure to check us out on Thursdays at Facebook and Saturdays at YouTube for all the newest Mod Podge projects. I'll see you next week, and use those hashtags Mod Podge and Plaid Crafts. Bye guys!